thank you very much. And so thank you for participation so in technology conference. And so this technology conference is a sixth event. So it has been sixth event since 2007. And yes, so this time, so the number of guests at this moment is over 600. And so, and I would like to thank you all for joining us. Okay, so first of all, this is the SSID and, to connect to Wi-Fi. And in the tweet and the preview, this hashtag RakutenTech. Thank you. And yes, okay. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. So I'm Masaya Mori, executive officer, and at the same time, I'm also one of the staff for this conference. And yes, I'm also the director for RIT worldwide. So today we RIT will make a presentation about our research in a row by using the 3 hours. And first, I'll start with the background of our research institute. So by sometimes referring to my personal things, in order to help you enjoy it. Okay, the title is See the Future, See the Stars. So what does it mean, you ask? So I'll answer to it. Okay, let's go. And so I'm counting down from 9 to 0, one by one, along with the presentation. So I'll start with 9, introduction. Okay, so again, my name is Masaya Mori, and I'm in charge of managing R&D, and not only that, so in charge of managing architecture and the big data department. And also, I sometimes talk about the future vision to the public in the many conferences, so such as the cloud, big data, agile development, the change of the web. So these are my books showing trends of the web. Okay, you might know we have around 2,000 engineers workforce in Rakuten, Japan. And out of them, we have 40 researchers in RIT, which is a strategic R&D organization for Rakuten. 30 members in Tokyo and 10 members in New York. So we have recruited mainly in a PhD, specialized in computer science. And we gather here to leverage academic resources for new service and application. Our vision is third reality, so I will touch on it later. And our value proposition. In other words, so our advantage is to have both academic resources and Rakuten resources. And okay, here I will show a video introducing one of our researchers. So this is AR-HITOKE, and it's a smartphone application with augmented reality and social computing. Okay, so let's picture. So these products are on display in a real shop, real supermarket, and yes, so Japanese subtitle are helpful. And so if you have a smartphone, and so take a look at products through smartphone, so you can get the avatars like that. And so these avatars represent the actual purchase, actual shopper. Now, for example, the number of avatars so means that of purchase, actually. Yes, and so the color means gender. So, for example, the blue color means male, the red color means female. The strength of the color indicates the age group. And so based on that, so you can get information about how popular is this product. For example, so if you get the red color avatars, so that product is very popular among women. And so if you get the blue colored avatar, so that product is very popular among men. And then not only that, so you realize you can get this information. And this comes from so tweet on Twitter or comments on Facebook or review information from Rakuten Institute. And so that helps you to, for example, decide which to buy. So based on the reputation of the product. And moreover, so if you get the zoom out, so you can get the comparison between products easily. So of course, the longer the better. And so that is also helpful. And yes, so that is one a good example of utilizing augmented reality and social sourcing for the near future. Okay. By the way, so from here I will touch on my personal thing. See the root, back to the root. Of course, so I was born before the internet. So the root of my life, root of my work, root of RIT. So it's eventually connected to the experience before the internet. Okay, this is my most favorite movie. So does anyone of you know this movie? Oh, thank you very much. Yes. So the answer here. So 2001: A Space Odyssey. Yeah. So you might know. So this movie is a sci-fi movie. And as a child in elementary school, so I watched this movie with my family on TV program. And then I was very shocked at the mysterious story and that futuristic image. So it was the first experience for me to see the future. So you might know, so this movie is very, very philosophical. So I came to love philosophy very well. But anyway, so I believe the future will be going this way. I believe so. And this is the most significant movie in terms of seeing the future. I came to like the futuristic things very well. Okay. Well, so by the way again, and I grew up, and so I went to the way. So not so it's a totally different from the sci-fi. So going to the going to the university, I learned economics. So you know, so economics is not futuristic things. So that is a very practical one. But however, so there I met the most significant things. So related to now my task. So our research institute now 7 asymmetric code for seeing. Okay, so this is it. This is Dr. Kenneth Arrow. So he was a pioneer for asymmetric information theory, Japanese. And so you know the classic. So classic economics. So in the classic economics, for example, like Adam Smith. So the price of products is determined at the intersection of supply and demand. So that's so very common sense. So that's generally basic. But so he pointed out that's wrong, completely. So he said we are always in the complicated situation. So say asymmetric. So for example, and simply speaking, so sellers know very well about their products, of course, but the buyers don't know so much. That's so asymmetric. And so therefore, so as a result, the price is always never determined fairly. So that's a so asymmetric information problem. So to solve the problem of asymmetric information, so we have to get sellers to see buyers and vice versa. So to get sellers to see buyers, to get buyers to sellers. So that's a kind of a mutual understanding. So how to see each other? That's very important to the presentation. So that is a cost for yes. So the price is not determined fairly, and so we cannot. We fail. Equilibrium on economic situation, and but so we've got the problem, getting people to see each other. That is the web. Yes, 6. So we can see each other because web is a platform. Of course, web. So as time passed, so after graduating the university, I started working for some company, sometimes with the internet. So the internet has the momentum. So it has grown very quickly and amazingly. And so soon or later, the web on the internet evolved to the next stage. That is the Web 2.0. So that is a kind of revolution. Web system changes from just a read-only media to the collective and collaborative platform that connects directly one with another for making a collaboration, for generating a new value. 5. Academia and business teachers. So the web became the platform now where we can see each other. In that context on the web, so academia and business see each other naturally. So the web became the good platform so that academia and business see each other. So since 2005 or so, establishing research institute in the internet company has boomed. So it got very popular globally. So many companies in the internet companies internet launched the research institute all over the world. For example, Google launched the R&D Center, and Yahoo launched the Yahoo Research, and yes, many companies, even Japanese internet companies launched the research institute. So because it became very easier to make a collaboration, researchers can get actual data, actual business data, actual business issues directly from business side through the web. On the other hand, business people can work together easily with specialized researchers by utilizing web. So thanks to the web, we can solve the problem of asymmetric information and integrate all the resources of business and academia. So for RIT. So in that background, we've started RIT in order to accelerate integration between academia and business. So take a look at here. Our value proposition originated at the integration between academia and Rakuten. 3. So we are approaching that. Now, we are 3. Vision to see the future. So I talked about 2001 Space Odyssey earlier. Yes, I didn't forget to love the futurist theme. So I thought our research institute needs not only to see each other, but also to see the future. Yes, this is our future vision. We already set up and share to see the future. It's named Third Reality. This vision says, we are getting into the third reality. First reality, second reality, and third reality. For example, in the past, we had no, in the past over 30 years ago, 40 years ago, we had no computer, we had no internet. We had just only physical objects, physical world, that's it. Now, in the now, we've got computer, we've got the internet, we've got also a virtual reality, online game, and we can access to the web, sometimes, but not always. In the near future, in the very near future, the situation will change quickly. We are getting into the next step, third reality. Connecting physical world and the cyber world. so always, all the time, as a for. Now, for example, so always everything connected to the net, and so everything always online. So we are oneness. So e-commerce is no exception, and e-commerce is getting into the third reality. So we'll have to respond to that. We call that change third reality. And so we have the vision of third reality, and under the vision, so we have promoted many projects. By the way, so this is one concept of third reality. So we are experiencing three phenomena. And so interaction, collaboration, and fusion. For example, firstly, interaction is the change of web application. So web application in the now, so communicates directly with users, interactive. And so it's totally different from the past. For example, at the age of Web 1.0. So our applications now communicate users interactively, utilizing the AJAX as UX UI technology. Yes. So secondary, collaboration. Collaboration is a change of relationship between providers and users. The providers and users collaborate together and develop new service on the cloud, on the PaaS, on the Facebook platform, on the iPhone application platform. Yes, so we are already we've got new platform for collaboration between the providers and users. Lastly, fusion is the change of our recognition. About the physical world and the cyber world. So in the past, before, we have two worlds, cyber world and the physical world, real and net. But we can not longer separate net from a real. So we've already integrated the one world. So along with three changes, physical world and cyber world get integrated increasingly. Two, research areas. Under the vision of third reality, we have three research domains. Power domain, intelligence domain, and reality domain. For example, in power domain, we are focusing on cloud computing, infrastructure, distributed computing, and so on. In order to realize the next high performance of computing. Intelligence domain. We have tons of data and tons of users as an internet company. By utilizing that source, and using data mining technology, semantic web, and NLP technique, we'll pull valuable insight from such kind of data, such kind of e-commerce data, and realize great service. And last, reality domain is the frontier. We will have to pay. Here we are challenging new application, new service like that. Utilizing augmented reality, O2O, online to offline technology, sensing technology, and so on. One, projects. We have many projects. This is our history from 2007 to 2011. We've started with recommender engine in intelligence domain. And that contribute to the growth of Rakuten. And then we've created, you might know, Roma and Fairy based on the distributed computing. Not only that, with Matsumoto-san, aka Matt, who is a Ruby creator in power domain. And then we've created a personalized platform after recommender engine. And we've created image technology or augmented reality technology. And since inception, we've expanded and proceeded with many projects. In power domain, LeoFS, distributed file system, a parallel framework, distributed NoSQL. As Mitani-san mentioned in keynote speech, we've utilized GPU. And so especially so LeoFS is one of our centerpieces. So this is a distributed file system without single point of failure. So in so next session, so Hara-san so will explain about that. And so intelligence domain, so we've got personalized platform, so search technology, global catalog creation, we've got noise detection. So we'll also talk about them later. And so in reality domain, we've got the visualization technology, smart shopping by using sensing technology, and even so we've invented the ultrasound communication, 초음파 수신. That's so important point. Yes, so AR-HITOKE, of which I showed the video so earlier, so it's one of reality domain's application, and that's a good example of third reality. Okay, so not only that, so recently, so O2O, online to offline, the trend is catching on all over the world, especially in the US. And so, of course, we'll also propose a new service model of utilizing by utilizing O2O named UBIRA. That is so acronym, so stand for Ubiquitous Rakuten. But by the way, and we've challenged the so new O2O application. Okay, and I'm getting tired. We've also got a combination of multi-domain. For example, so power domain and so with reality domain. And so GIN is a image search system with GPU computing. So that connects so reality domain and power domain. And so, for example, so this is a cushion. So cushion is a so gesture interface system. So gesture, so utilize, so using the gesture, so in order to access the e-commerce site or yes, so other application, so that connects the reality domain with intelligence domain, especially NLP. And this is the landscape of this year, in part. We are keeping working on the variety of projects in order to see the future. Okay, so these consecutive sessions from here are titled RIT All Stars. So literally, several RIT researchers so will make a presentation about the variety of projects in a row, in succession. So please enjoy it and see the future. Yes, so enjoy each project of researchers. Okay, so 0, see the future, see the stars. Yeah, finally we've reached 0. Ignition, let's lift off to see the future, to see the stars. Okay, thank you very much and see you.
Thank you very much, Mori-san. And next is Sekine-san. Please welcome him with applause.
Okay, good afternoon. Thank you. My name is Satoshi Sekine. So I'm a director of RIT New York. So it's located in New York. As Mori-san said, we have about 10 people over there. And it started about 2.5 years ago. So I will introduce myself a little bit. So I was, and I'm still a professor at university called New York University. And I have been working on natural language processing for 20 years. And 3 years ago, just before I joined this Rakuten, we had a collaboration research between NYU and Rakuten. And maybe some of you, maybe in academia, you may know that if you are in academia, it's very hard to get data, right? So we are at the same situation. If you see the proceedings, Google is there because they have a big data, and we don't. It's not fair, and it's not interesting, fun for me. And then we had a collaboration research, and Rakuten has a big data, interesting data, and they can use results of the research in the development team. The development team is very close to the RIT, so this is fun. So at the end of the 2009. In December, we had a reporting of this collaboration research results. And I said that, oh, this is fun, this was fun. This correlation research was fun, data was fun, what we have done is fun. So I said that, oh, if you can make a research lab in New York, I'm happy to do it. Then 1 month later, I got the email from Mori-san that, oh, we agreed, so we will make it. Then that was January, and then June, we started this research lab. So that's how it was made. And since then, I'm enjoying this position, and we have lots of people. So right now, we have 10. But we also have lots of interns from university in Japan and US. And also, we have people from Tokyo. So Mori-san introduced collaboration research between intelligence domain and reality domain. That was done in New York. Okay. So we are looking for interns next summer too. So if you have students, please apply. Okay, and yeah, RIT New York is located in New York, of course. This is Manhattan. It's middle of this Manhattan. It's Union Square. It's middle of everything in New York. Okay, the price of lunch is very expensive. Okay, so our goal is 3 things. So we want to make the Rakuten Group competitive technology company. Okay, technology in this sense means more like research technology. Okay, we want to do basic research for which can help Rakuten for long run. And also we want to apply the state-of-the-art technology in business. So we want to create new business areas or new business models or help the business. Also, we want to contribute to the academia because I come from academia and I know what's missing. And this could make the presence in international research community. Yeah, we are publishing papers, not like other companies. Yeah, and also we want to help recruit high-level international students and engineers. That's helping for the company. And you may know this Rakuten has been distributing data. It's called Rakuten Data Release. So we distribute Ichiba's product data, review data, and travels, hotel information, reviews, and golf and recipe. And this year we include an image as well. So if you are interested in, please, there will be a presentation later. So, but also please ask me if you are interested. Okay, and our goal. So what we want to create? We want to create this guy. And as I mentioned, there's a park called the Union Square near our office. And in Union Square, there's a Sunday market. Sunday morning, a guy like him come to sell vegetables. Okay, and it's fun. You can go there and have a conversation and talking about, yeah, this tomato is nice, etc. And the point is, this is not vending machine. No, it's not just exchanging money and the product. You have a communication between people. And we want to create this. Okay. For example, the conversation is like, how was the carrot you got yesterday? And then today this fresh lettuce is good. Okay. So yesterday they got the carrot. Today maybe lettuce. So this is recommendation. Or maybe conversation is like, you will take a vacation. The travel agent over there gives good service. This is affiliation. Or you are on diet, but like sweet food. So this sweet tomato is good for your health, so good for this person. So this is personalization. Or maybe some image processing. Somebody bring the iPhone and show this, what is this? And he knows about vegetables, so he knows this is artichoke. This looks simple, but this is not easy for machine to do this. Right? And then he may say like, you can boil it and eat it with mayonnaise. That's good. So this is word knowledge. You have to have it. And also recently, it is very popular among young people. This is opinion mining. Okay. So these are the technologies we want to create. And in order to create these technologies, which include understanding language, recognize image or videos, and remember the customers, master his products, he has to have a word knowledge. And in order to do that conversation, you have to have a situation adaptation technologies or manipulate knowledge, think inference. And of course, he has to have a friendly service and remember for the future. Okay, these are the terms or field of academic. NLP, multimedia, data, semantics, etc. So myself, I want to create this guy, and we want to do the research on these topics. Okay. Okay, and so more concrete issues. So we have about 10 people right now, and I pick up 3 topics from New York. I'm sorry. I'm going to introduce these 3 topics. So this is Koji Murakami, who has created misplaced product detection technology. So if you go to Rakuten, you can see this kind of thing. In the muffler category, the scarf category, you can see sake somehow. Right? You have experience like this? Actually, there are lots in Rakuten. We estimated like more than 20% noise like this. And this is not good, so we want to correct it. And this is not only Rakuten. We have the market in German too. And in German market, there's some mistake as well. Okay, so we want to detect this, and we created 6 technologies on this, and I just explain one simple ones. So as you see in the previous slide, if this says Tengumai, it's likely that this is not a scarf, right? This is a famous sake brand. So if we know that in the description or in the title there's a Tengumai, it's most likely this is sake. Okay. And the problem is, how do you find this kind of keywords? If it's there, it's easy. But we have a lot of this kind of keywords. So we use some kind of TF-IDF. You have to modify it, because the problem is that we have noise already. So if you use simple TF-IDF, I'm sorry, this is a terminology for IR technology, then this kind of noise is already there. So we have to handle this kind of noise. Okay. But we somehow solve this. Of course, it cannot be done fully automatically, because business people ask us to be very accurate. You don't want to move the product which was spread, then merchant will complain. So we have some people checking at the end, but we are expected to have a 95%, more than 95% accuracy. And still, we check by hand. But the last year, actually, we fixed some of the products in 2 merchants, and we are happy to see that the sales up since we fixed it. So that makes Victans happy. And also, yeah, we fixed 1 million, 2 million misplaced product fixed, and 1 million others fixed. And actually last month we fixed 5 million again on different domain. Okay, so that's kind of thing we are doing. Okay, also Zofia, who is proposing a surf shopping. Okay, so motivation is something like this. If you go to Rakuten and search by keywords, you see some list of products like this. Right? This is okay if you have a particular product you have in your mind to buy. But think about going to a shopping center or the market, supermarket. This is kind of fun. Maybe you have something in your mind, but you can see other things as well. And maybe you buy something you didn't have in your mind at the beginning. That's a shopping. Why the shopping is entertainment? This is entertainment thing. Okay, so we want to have this entertainment and essence into this online shopping. Okay. So the one thing is recommendation, of course. If you have a cheese, you can see other cheese. This is a kind of imitation of the supermarket, but no. If you are looking for kind of cheese, nice to see different variety of cheese. But I think if you are looking for cheese, what else you want to see?
Crackers.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, cracker maybe. Right? That's, or maybe cheese knife, pasta, salad, pizza, grater. Yeah, these things are more fun, you know. And so showing this kind of knowledge, we call this is a self-shopping. Okay, then how we can find this kind of relationship? No, we have 100 million products and 40,000 categories. So creating this kind of knowledge by hand is just impossible. So we are doing the natural language processing. Okay, when you look at the description of the products, maybe it's likely to say that this cheese might work better with that wine. Or as a cheese variety from mild to fruit flavored, a number of wines variety may work, etc. Okay, so this said that wine and this kind of cheese fit together, right? So we extract this kind of knowledge and put it together into a cluster. Like we have a cheese cluster which has a soft, semi-hard, etc. And also cluster about the breakfast. And the breakfast has a bread, jam, butter, milk. This kind of knowledge was created automatically by analyzing all the description in Rakuten. Okay, we presented this at the NASL this year at the conference. If you're interested, please look at that paper. Okay, and the last one is a Rakuten tokenizer. Okay, as you know, this sentence tokenization is very important component in the search. No, you have to know the word. But there are lots of famous public domain tokenizers like Mekabu or Sen or etc. But these are created for general domain. But Rakuten domain is very different. It has lots of titles of products, and people doesn't put any space here, etc. So, for example, Mekabu and IP, if you have this kind of product, it was segmented like this, or maybe with Tororin, this is a kind of new word. And you know, this is a famous phrase created by an actress who was selling the Shiseido shampoo. And if you use Shiseido shampoo and you feel like a Tororin. But anyway, even you don't know what this is, but you can feel like what this means. The human can understand. So, so we want to create a system which can understand this kind of words without training. Because we have a big data. No, we have about 100 million products, and all of them have a description. And there are lots of words like Tororin or this kind of phrase. Then we know from the hint from the other text that, oh, maybe this is the word, this is the word. Like New York is a word, we can find it. Then as far as we understand New York is a word, then you can segment like this way. Okay, so this is a tokenizer called Rakumo. That is tokenizing Rakuten data very accurately, much more accurately than Mekabu. So it's a tuning technology to our domain. So that's a kind of interesting thing because in academia, what you want to do is you have a test data, and you want to create a system which achieves the best result. But this is more interesting, important, and useful for us. Our text is about the Rakuten text, and we want to analyze this text as good as possible. And nobody else may be interested in, but if we can adapt the general technology into our domain, that's very useful. So adaptation kind of technology. Okay, so actually that's all I have prepared, and time is up. So I hope you understand what we are doing in Rakuten New York, RIT New York, and yeah, we are expanding. We just have 2 new members. That makes us 10. and we are expanding, and we try to solve lots of problems Rakuten has. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sekine-san. Anyone has any question? Please raise your hand.
Could you elaborate a little bit on what you mean by Rakumo does not use training?
So training data, what I mean is the sentence which has a correct segmentation.
Okay, so it doesn't do supervised training. But
No,
rather
yeah,
it does
yes,
something-
it means unsupervised
Okay, thank you.
system. Thank you.
How effective is it to work with one team in New York and one here in Shinagawa? Do you have some common projects, or are there split teams working in different ways?
We are working together basically. So I'm, as you see, that this is part of intelligence domain, and something, for example, until last month, one guy came to New York, and we are working on attribute extraction, and that's kind of technology we have. We help them by this kind of tokenizer and other tools. So it's not separated.
Yeah,
And
so
we know each other very well.
we are interconnected so strongly, and we are so one global institute, and we operate that as a whole. But by the way, so I didn't explain about this. So we have a team model so to operate research institute. So RIT Tokyo so have a wider areas. So RIT Tokyo so have promoted the many projects. So they are working on so it goes from data mining, NLP, Semantic Web, so distributed computing, GPU computing, hyperverse computing, to ubiquitous computing. Yes, so Tokyo is so wide. But so RIT in New York, so utilizing so the location. So utilizing the distance from headquarters. So in other words, from Mikitani-san. Yes, so RIT New York is able to deepen so research. So they focus on so mainly data mining, NLP, and so semantic web, something like that. Yes, so we call that a T model. So so horizontal. So RIT Tokyo is horizontal. So RIT New York is vertical.
Many search engine company just collected information about the personal sensitive information. For example, Google, Facebook, or some software just collected people's name, address, or something. I suppose last year you should use some big data to input about this. So, do you collect users' information through this way?
Users' information, it's we collected okay, actually maybe secret, but we don't really collect the contents of personal information. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. It's a little dangerous. But yeah, okay. But we collect knowledge, language knowledge or text, etc.
Generally speaking, so RIT group has a strict regulations regarding to handling privacy data, and so even RIT is separated from privacy data basically. So yes, so for example, Rakuten has a group core service department. So they are in charge of managing the users' data, but basically they cannot allow other section, other department, including RIT, to use privacy data. So in that sense, we are equal to external research institute. So if we set condition, for example, a temporary condition, or we set focusing data. So sometimes we got approval to use privacy data, but that is a very strict, very limited.
Oh, thank you for your I suppose many countries just use robots, or they just catch the logo information from the fetch server, and sometimes they just catch information from the browser. So I suppose that you have a very, very good resource, for example, Rakuten Market or something. So do you just catch this kind of information for as a target for analyze? For example, if you develop a recommendation system, you should analyze what these people like, what these people buy in a week or in a month or something. So do you use personal information?
Yeah, so if you are talking about personal information or something like Twitters?
Yes or no?
Something.
No, I suppose many people use many companies use an illegal way to get some information. For example,
you think I can say that I'm doing illegal thing now?
Well, so relatively, so Rakuten takes a position of having very strict regulations, even for employees. Yes, so we are no exception.
okay.
Thank you. Thank you for those wonderful questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sorry. If you have time. So I have the general questions because their presentations about the general introduction of Rakuten laboratories instead of the technical introduction. So one question is how does Rakuten laboratory distribute its academic or commercial result to the world or the society? So, for example, some laboratories of the companies in the world published the papers or published open source and so on. So I would like to show the distribution of those Rakuten laboratories contribution. The second question is very simple. So Rakuten laboratories support both academic or commercial research and development. So, but you know that there are many universities. So universities they have explored this academic research. So therefore, I would like to want to know collaboration between Rakuten laboratory and university or academic societies.
Of course, so we have published many papers from research, and so in my presentation I explained about LeoFS, Roma, and Fairy. So those are already the open source software, and so in that sense, so you mentioned we have two options: so publishing and so releasing open source software projects, and not only that, so regarding collaboration with academia, so actually, so third session, so Sanjo-san, so he is a coordinator in RIT, so he will explain about the collaboration with academia. So please expect it. For example, so we have promoted one important project, so named Rakuten Open Data. So we get Rakuten data, excluding privacy data, to be open to academia. Yes, so under the contract. Yes, and not only that, so we have we have promoted collaborative projects with Tsukuba University and Tokyo University and Kyoto University and so on. So yes, so basically, yes, sum up. So publishing paper, open source, and Rakuten Open Data and collaborative projects. Yes.
Okay, it's time to move on. And thank you very much again, Mori-san, Sekine-san.